Level 4, Unit 14, subtracting 0 to 16 from numbers up to 25. Unit 14.1, we're going to subtract 0 to 12 from numbers up to 18. Let's look at example A. 17 minus what number equals 6? Well, if we look at the ones position on the numbers we do have, we're going from 7 to 6. And we know that to get from 7 to 6, you're subtracting 1. But you still have the 1 that was in the tens position, so that means that we are subtracting an 11 to get to our answer. Example B, 18 minus 11. If we start with our ones, 8 minus 1 is 7. If we go to our tens, 1 minus 1 is 0, which we do not have to write down, so your answer is 7. Unit 14.2, subtracting 2 to 13 from numbers up to 20. Example A, 20 minus 2. Because we're subtracting such a small number, let's just mental math this and count backwards. 19, 18. So 20 minus 2 is 18. Example B, what number minus 11 equals 8? Let's start with our answer and add the number that we're subtracting to figure out the number that we're beginning with. So we have 8 plus the 1 is 9. And then we have their tens column, there's only a 1, so that means we're starting with 19. Unit 14.3, subtracting 4 to 14 from numbers up to 22. Example A, 20 minus what number equals 13? In this situation, I think it's just going to be easiest to count backwards from 20 to 13 and use our tally marks. So we have 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13. So count your tally marks. We subtracted 7. Example B, 21 minus 10. If we look at our ones position, we are taking 1 minus 0. That is 1. If we look at our tens position, we're taking 2 minus 1, which is 1, for an answer of 11. 14.4, subtracting 6 to 15 from numbers up to 24. Example A, we have 20 minus 6. Let's look at the ones position. You can't take 6 away from 0. Can't take 6 away from nothing. So here we have to go to the 2 and we're going to borrow. Make that a 1. Take that borrowed 10, apply it to the ones column. We now have 10 minus 6, which is 4. Now we look at the tens. What's left over? Just the number 1 for an answer of 14. Example B, what number minus 15 equals 6? Let's work backwards here and add the 15 and the 6 to see what we start with. So we have 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We added the 15 plus the 6 tally marks means we started with 21. Example, Unit 14.5, subtracting 0 to 16 from numbers up to 25. Example A, 25 minus 1. If we take 1 away from 5, we're going to end off with 24. Example B, what number minus 9 equals 14? Again, I think working backwards and using our tally marks is the easiest route to take here. So we got 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. We've started with 23 to subtract 9 to equal 14.